really and truly, I think if you're gonna do something, you do it. You don't just say you're gonna do it. Actions speak louder than words. You actually push through, do it. Yeah, you might have some ups and downs.
Hello everyone, welcome to another beautiful edition of Life on Board, of course with yours truly, Sue. Tonight we will be talking about what impact does coronavirus have on your life, my life, and everybody's life. So we're actually going to talk about how it affects us and what are some solutions that we can actually do to, to loosen up the tension and all of that. But I won't be doing it alone tonight, and that's good. I have a co-host. You're wondering who my co-host is? Of course, she's my makeup artist. I've been bragging about her on my previous video. I hope you had gone over to her Instagram page and follow her. CHRISYB_MUA on Instagram. So go over and follow her. So she doll up my face, my hair, and everything. So she's gonna be my co-host tonight, and stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so sitting here beside me is, of course, you get to know the face behind my makeup. Yes, Chrishana. Yeah. welcome.
Thank you, Sue. I'm so glad to be here, a part of your show.
Of course, Life on Board, right?
Right.
Alright, so the big bad thing that's going on is the corona. Everybody talking about it, and this is not something that you're looking at just in Jamaica, but all over the globe. This is like everybody want to go global, corona beat with it. So it's actually global. Mm-hmm. So one of my questions that I want to really ask you, sorry if we just jump in it, and ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching me right now, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell at the bottom so you can stay through for future updates and future videos that I have to do. You never know, maybe Chrishana will be sitting beside me for the next couple of videos. You never know. And remember, you can find her on Instagram at ChrisyB_MUA. Alrighty, so Chrishana, let me ask you this question. It sounds weird that I'm actually jumping right into it, but right now at history school, my history teacher used to say it's a meter the matter. What impact does corona have on your life?
Well, for me, it has impacted me so much, especially with the work and for the plan for the future, right? I had so many plans after my contract here on the ship. I wanted to do so many things for my son and I. We had so many, like to make a house, buy a car, put myself in somewhere different as so in business and
it
space.
Look like you have let me get this straight. So 2020 was your year.
Darling, I was gonna come out, but man, I plan I got a wife.
That's so like a marquee come out and a Chrishana. So, because you know what? I've been following a lot of persons on Facebook. I don't know if they're just running with the thing.
Yeah.
But I realize that a lot of persons been saying this is the year they plan to settle down. Who no plan to get married, plan to build a house, plan to buy a car. Do you think it's a trending thing or an excuse that a lot of us young people have because corona is in the midst of it? So it's a perfect example to say, yo, I had this planned, but it's just not working out.
Well, I think like every time there comes the new year, people have different stages in life that they want to get to. So 2020 was that big, what would you say now? That first letter in the alphabet. You feel like
the big apple?
Right. So people have been thinking, okay, this year is gonna be that year. That year that I put me out there, that I do things for me, for myself. That is what I was thinking. Basically, I was gonna do things for me, for myself, to make me feel like that person in.
I understand. I can see your pain. I heard you mention that being on board. How long now you been on board?
Well, only like 1.5 months. So
technically you're not getting no chance to really put nothing where you plan into perspective.
No. It
Well,
was just the beginning.
It's really sad, and I understand where you're coming from because truth and told, ladies and gentlemen, I myself had a big plan. Oh no, me. Remember July 18? If you've been following me, you know that date. I had that date prepared for my back to school treat for the kids. So as I'm saying to you that I had big plans too, and I wanted to see it come out. Yeah. Let's start with Sue over a year now, and this is something that I wanted to do give back to the community. And there are a lot of less fortunate kids out there, especially in Jamaica, that we don't know about. And my aim was to help them this year. So I do understand when you mean that, when you say that actually you had this plan. But then again, I have to keep asking, do you think it's a trend? Because when you go on Facebook, you hear a person say, why, this is the year my plan to settle down, this is the year my plan to do this. And I've been seeing it over and over. So I'm wondering, are they using the coronavirus thing as a mimic to say that they were really planning on doing something with their life?
Yes, because to me, when things don't work out, you're gonna blame something. Isn't that so?
True.
Yes, if something didn't go this way this year or this way that year, you're gonna say, oh well, next year again, next year again.
Yeah, that's true.
That is what I think. But really and truly, I think if you're gonna do something, you do it. You don't just say you're gonna do it. Actions speak louder than words. You actually push through, do it. Yeah, you might have some ups and downs. Yes, that's okay.
But there are always ups and downs.
Yeah, so you know, people just use that, and I believe people use it as an excuse
to make themselves look big. Pop your color.
Well, not pop your color. Kind of feel better about basically not going through what you say you're gonna do.
True,
you know.
True. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching me, you're watching Life on Board with Sue. Sitting right beside me is Chrishana. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to hear from you. Comment down below and let us know how does Corona, or what impact does Corona have on your life? You know, how bad it is. Does it really have a big impact? Have you lost someone? And of course, let me say this too. If you had lost someone because of the virus, our condolences to you and the family. So comment down below, let us know what impact does Corona have on your life, and what give me some examples and of things that we can actually do to change and to help other persons within the community. Alrighty, so let me know and let's see what we can do. Yes, people,
make we know because she like she nice. Make we know.
Make sure about it. Oh, you can't take her, you see. So let us know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us right now, you're watching Life on Board, of course, with yours truly, Sue. Sitting right beside me is Chrishana. Alrighty, remember to like, share, and comment on Insta. You can go ahead and follow her on Instagram at ChristyB_MUA. Alrighty, so Chrishana, how is life on board? Tell me.
Girl, I never sleep so much in my life.
So yeah, let me just get that tip. She sleeps.
I sleep, I eat, I read, I watch videos, I talk with my friends, eat pizza. And
then of course you do makeup.
Yeah, makeup and hair.
Can't leave that out. No. What is it that you read? You said you read. What you read? What book?
Well, me, I like information. Okay. So it's not really just book. It's like basically like newspaper or anything that like pops up, because I have a news app on my phone, so I normally keep myself up to date. I just maybe read a love novel or something on Facebook. Yes, honey.
She's the better one. I'm not.
So I have to keep my mind busy. So I would get lazy, darling.
But what else there to do?
Exactly.
You're not working at all.
No
work.
No work.
Nothing. So you're not getting paid.
No.
So you're on the unemployment list right now.
Basically.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I am.
So, what do you think are some of the solutions we can do for persons back home who are not working? You're on the unemployment list, but you know, say from day one it was 9 to 5, hand to mouth. What are some of the tips you can pass on to our fellow persons or anyone who is watching us right now?
Well, no, as our forefathers would have said, turn your hand. So you know, things that we used to be doing before, because we all used to do all that stuff when we were younger and stuff with our parents. We see our grandparents and stuff like that. We can go back to those days. Plant 2 callaloo or something.
Yeah, plant the
we have breadfruit tree. No, I did not really charge anybody to share. Share. You have breadfruit. You can make so many things. You know how so many old time recipes we can.
So in other words, you're saying if you're broom broke, you can't go to the supermarket go buy one. And you know, pot bush, right? Pot bush.
Exactly.
coconut limb. You can use a coconut thing and sweep up the yard and something. Perfect rip. What about the one you're gonna buy your knee? The brush. The brush you use and shine the floor now. So it's you know what? I think the Bible does say, you know, once a man, twice a child.
True. See?
So I don't know
God knows what he's talking about.
and it's not something to really joke about, guys, but in a time like this, you can't really take things too serious because it does put a mental pressure on you. Yeah. Now, physically, when you have to do stuff physically, it makes you stronger physically. But when you have to use your mind to do things these days, it does put a mental strain on you. You know, talk to somebody if you feel like you want to give up. It's tough. We know it's tough. Ladies, if you have enough sanitary napkins so you can share with your neighbor next door, please go ahead and do it. If you have food you can share with your neighbor, somebody that you remember the other day everybody just all of them buy a tally paper. So if you have the 24 tally paper, give one. You know, share it. This is the time which part you really know if the community is there for everybody. Let's still try to be positive. It's hard, yes, saying to keep positive, but we have to. Our government came out with something saying that all of that. So now we understand that we're not working. I can't really say too much on this because of, you know, I'm always trying to keep it safe, especially based on this topic, you know, but we're not working. It's not easy for us to pay that debt that he's expecting us to pay. But in the better end, we have to keep active. We have to try to smile. If you watch my previous video, one of my tips is that we try to play games. Yes, you remember I was telling you I play ABC versus so yes, I was with Chrishana.
Keep our mind off
yes,
stuff
with Afghanistan.
Oh wow, girl.
With Afghanistan, we play dominoes. Sometimes we go out for the night. We have some drink with, you know, just a group of us. Yes, we still do social distancing. Never mind, we're Jamaicans. We know to have fun from a distance.
Yeah, man. More big.
Yes. So as she said, her mouth big, my one's small. You know. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching me, try to help somebody in your community. Try it. It's the least we can do. You know. Don't waste the food. If you cook the food tonight and tomorrow morning, you know, feel for the same food, put the rest of it in the fridge. You understand?
Well, like the overnight, the Sunday Monday is a Jamaican.
Yeah, but not everybody these days going for Sunday Monday no more, Chrishana.
Where you hear that from?
What do you mean? Nobody. Yes, I mean actually speak to somebody who say, you know, persons literally throw a food. You know, in a time like this. Where you find time to throw a food? Not even Bruno now left one rice grain on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you one and all for joining me tonight on another beautiful edition of Life on Board with Sue. Sitting beside me is Chrishana. Of course, you can find her on Instagram. My video guy is Clarky.
DJ.
Yes, and remember to like, share, subscribe. And as I always say, together, better things can happen. Be you and be different. You know, you don't have to do the same thing that you see persons doing every day. I love you all. Mwah, mwah,
I want to do it too.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.
Bye.